Good morning. This morning, me and Miss Wanda are going to get to share a little bit of why we've been going to church.
Is
No.
this that TV thing where I get to talk for a long time, Rachel?
That's right. You get to talk for 5 seconds. Mostly
wow.
about me. No, I want everyone to hear a little bit about your journey. So now, when did you become a Christian?
I became a Christian when I was 13 years old.
Okay. And have you been going to church the whole time since you've been 13?
Pretty much so. As a kid, I grew up in church. When I got married, Buddy and I went to church. When we had our sons, we raised them in church. And with saying all that, even though I went, and even if I didn't feel even if I felt guilty sometimes, I never really felt like religion was crammed down my throat.
Nice. So that's been what, 5 years, because you got married.
Well, okay, I'm 75 years old. You do the math.
So what made you keep coming back to church over all those many years?
Well, part of it is because I like the fellowship.
Yeah.
I have a lot of good friends, but it's not a social club. Also, I hope, well, one of the things I want to serve, and I'll talk more about serve in a minute, but the other thing, I have really hoped that the main reason I come to church is because I love the Lord and I want to serve Him. So what about you? You're a little younger than me.
Yes.
So tell me about you serving the Lord.
Yeah, so I grew up going to church. My dad was a pastor, still is a pastor, and so it's kind of something we did. But I'm kind of like you. I never felt forced to go, even though we had to go. But I enjoyed it, so I've always enjoyed it. But especially once I got on my own and I wasn't living with my parents anymore, it was something where I had to make that decision to go. And I know it is hard when you don't have a church where you don't know anybody, and finding a church can be difficult, but I knew that it was important to me, so I wanted to go. And then I found a place where I knew somebody, and they invited me, so I got involved there. And it really was about the relationships. I found people that was family, friends. We did a lot of stuff together, but like you said, it was huge in my walk with the Lord and worshiping, especially when the pandemic happened. I was watching from home. Laying in my bed watching church just wasn't the same as like going and being there and worshiping together. So it was definitely something that I had to make that decision to keep going, but I found a lot of my friends and family there, so I loved it.
And I would like to say now about serving. Are you sitting at home thinking, wow, I wish I could serve the Lord, or I wish I knew how? Let me tell you, you need to come, because there's 3 things you can do. You can listen, and even though I let the preacher act like sometimes I don't, I try to listen, and you can come and help me fill a pew, and you can smile.
We can smile together.
Yes.